It is Friday. It's Open Mic to Mike Friday. I have many, many wonderful callers out there. I do. I have very good callers. Here's another one out of Chicago. Gary, you're up on the air. What's on your mind?
Dr. Savage, in the Middle East this year, we've seen riots and turmoil. I don't think the big picture is escaping what's going on right now. Gaddafi got pulled out. Mubarak got pulled out. All these other dictators got pulled out. Why? Because they were not complicit into World War III. All of this.
Wait, they would not what?
They would not start World War III with Israel. That's why.
Well, Mubarak was an ally of America. Mubarak made peace with Israel, which is why Jimmy Carter, Brzezinski, and the other anti-Semitic fascists in the Democrat Party threw Mubarak to the wolves because they wanted to install the Muslim Brotherhood to destroy Israel. In that regard, I agree with you.
Exactly. But it wasn't just Mubarak. It was Gaddafi.
That's correct. That's right. George Soros is behind all of it. George Soros is on record as saying Israel's the stumbling block in the world. George Soros is engineering most of this. You don't know this. Now, people say, how could that be since he's allegedly Jewish and allegedly survived the Holocaust? How can you even say that? Well, you have to understand an awful lot about an awful lot to understand that's possible.
I understand. And I'm going to be one of the ones who says this right now. They are trying to establish another Islamic caliphate because this goes back to what Albert Pike said, a 33rd degree Freemason. He said the Third World War will have to consist of the Zionist faction and the Islamists killing each other, mutually destroying each other. And that's why they're removing Gaddafi. That's why they removed Mubarak, because those people did not want to start war with Israel. And now we're in the final stages of the New World Order.
Well, there's an awful lot of hearsay in what you're saying. What do you mean by the New World Order? I mean, we all use the phrase. We've been living in the New World Order since World War I. What is the New World Order at the end of the day? When you say New World Order, you're stating it as though it hasn't existed and is about to come down on us. We're living in it. We've been living in a New World Order since the end of World War I.
At the end of the day, a New World Order will consist of a one-world government.
That's correct. See, now, the New World Order under George Soros as master controller of the universe is being laid down every day. In fact, George Soros is quoted as saying there should be one central European bank. He said this 2 days ago. He wants a single bank for all of Europe. Now, take a guess why he wants a single bank for all of Europe. Because Soros is quoted in the same way as Rothschild was. The senior Rothschild who lent money to Napoleon during the French Revolution, to Napoleon, pardon me. The senior Rothschild of the banking family said, don't give me control of a nation, just give me control of their currency and I'll control that nation. George Soros is the Rothschild of our time, and he would do anything for increasing his power, including crushing an entire nation, breaking the borders open like a cell. This man has absolutely no scruples, in my opinion. I believe he's the most evil man in the history of this planet.
I believe he said, I not care who makes...
I believe he's the most diabolical man in my lifetime. I believe this man has more strings attached to more politicians and more so-called journalists than any man in the history of this country. Thanks for the call.